One go. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Midnight channel. This is Kuro, and today I have another video. This will be in the same series as the other video. This will be a starter pack. This is a starter pack for the PSVR. I know a lot of people are starting to kind of get into the VR scene and everything. I just want to recommend 5 games that I think are really good, and I feel like a lot of people will be benefiting a lot from playing these games. All of them are for the PlayStation, but I know there's other VR like the Oculus Rift and so on, but I don't think all of the ones that I'm going to mention are in the other VR systems, but it's definitely for the PSVR. Okay, so at number 1 I have Resident Evil VR, and Resident Evil VR is a really good game because it's a full-fledged Resident Evil. This is Resident Evil 7 just in VR, and so you don't have to play in VR either, so you can play the game, and if you get tired you can get the VR set off and you can just play the game regularly. I strongly recommend you playing it on VR though, because the game, it is really good and it's scary in part, and if you like VR and survival horror elements, this definitely has the full package. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people kind of like can do VR for a little bit, but not for the entire game. And I understand that VR can be a little bit tiring for the eyes, but this is a full-fledged game, so, you know, a 10-hour plus game with a lot of replay value, and you can play the entire thing on VR. Alright, so number 2 I have Rigs, and the reason why I have Rigs is because Rigs has a different, you know, it brings a different genre on its own. It's basically a sports game, but a shooter game at the same time. You ride these giant mechs and compete against other players for score, and it's really cool. And the VR is really nice. Now there's a lot of motion, so if you're motion sickness, you might have issues with this one. I had a lot of people tell me the same, and even I experienced a little bit. So if you do play VR games, especially games with a lot of motion, just be aware there is motion sickness. But this is a cool game, and I love playing it. It is really fun, and if you like sports or shooting, this will be a good mix of both. Right. So number 3 I have Batman VR. So Batman VR, it's basically a small 2-hour length demo for a Batman game, VR like. So it is pretty cool and I like it a whole lot. The reason why I like this game in particular is because the graphics are really good. I feel this is one of the best VR looking games out there right now, and this is including Skyrim and Doom and all of the other ones. This one just looks really good, and they did an amazing job just making all the details. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, the game is really short, and the reason why it's a lower there is because of the same thing. Now it is on sale right now, so if you pick it up, you should be picking it up for about $10 to $20. So it is not a full game, but you're also not paying a full price game for that. So on number 4 I have the Inpatient. The Inpatient is actually a sequel, or rather a prequel for Until Dawn, which I mentioned on our list, and this is a VR experience type of game, more on the survival horror element type. It is pretty interesting. I loved it. I love that type of game, so it might not be for everybody if you don't like survival horror, but with the VR now, I believe that it does serve a good purpose for horror games specifically. And then at number 5 I have the PlayStation VR Worlds, and this is a pack of demos that they made for the PlayStation. Basically most of them are about an hour to 2 hour long demos for different type of scenarios. My favorite one is London Heist, and it is really cool. It's about mobsters that are trying to steal a diamond, and there's a shootout and all kinds of stuff, but the game is fantastic. And there's also other games, kind of like a ping pong soccer style game, and some other I think you get dropped into a shark tank, or you know, other kinds of stuff like that. So there's definitely a variety pack, really pretty small pack, but it does come with a lot of different demos, and if you want to get the most out of your VR system, at least you can try that out. Now there's a lot of VR games out there, and I definitely cannot mention all of them. I just want to mention some of the ones that I liked and I think they're worth the money that you put into them. But if you have other suggestions, please comment below and let me know about it. But yeah, this is a pretty short video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.